Saturday. Obviously, option offense is all about eye discipline and keeping your guys in front of you and getting in the right lanes. Talk about what you saw from the guys that backed you up, the freshmen coming in, the new guys, adjusting to that.
It was awesome to see them. They did great. First off, we had a long time to prepare for them, so you can tell guys were ready. Coach V just did a great job preparing us, and when those guys went in, I just told them like make the most of it, and they definitely did. Bailey Spector, Shaq Smith, all those guys, Reagan Upshaw, Judah. It really just wasn't a drop off at all, and that was great to see, and that's what coaches want to see. No drop off, and just with option offense, you have to be very disciplined. And as a young player, it can kind of be tough for you, but they did a great job.
I know you guys always prepare for Georgia Tech in the spring and in August, but was it kind of good to have Furman on the schedule, just kind of an early test for especially for those young guys?
Yeah, it definitely was, and I'm sure we'll do something completely different than what we did versus Furman. But just kind of the whole principle of playing against an option offense, just seeing it, understanding that you have to just trust your keys and getting guys to understand that you only have to do your job, don't try to do anything more than your job, and so it was a good warm-up for us.
What is your mentality going into these big road games like this? I mean, you only get a couple of them a year that are of this magnitude on the road. What excites you about these opportunities?
Yeah, I absolutely love it. Just kind of walking in that stadium and everybody being against you. I love that feeling, and you really just have your teammates and your coaches, and that's all you really need. So just having that us against the world feeling is awesome, and I'm excited.
I imagine being a linebacker, kind of quarterback of the defense, that just from a communication standpoint, that you like that aspect as well, having the crowd quiet when you're on the field.
It's definitely different for home games, so it's a lot easier and it helps. We got a lot of different things going against us, so not having that crowd noise to go against us is big, and we can communicate and play fast, so it's huge.
What have you seen on tape, if you've watched any of it, or what do you just know in general about Kellen Mond?
Who was that?
Quarterback.
Okay, quarterback. I know the number, I don't know the name. Yeah, I definitely watched the tape this morning. And,
Aggie fans didn't know who their quarterback was going to be.
I know the number, I don't know the name, I'm sorry, but he definitely has a good zip on the ball. He's athletic. From what I've seen, he can kind of extend plays and run around. And really, they just have like a good, talented, well-balanced offense. Jimbo's definitely going to use those tight ends, and they definitely stand out on tape. And the running backs definitely make some plays in the first game. So overall, just like a balanced attack, and Jimbo's doing what he does, so it'll be fun.
How tough a matchup is that tight end, Sternberger, and how does he compare to some of the ones that you faced? You faced a good one against South Carolina last year.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I think about as far as probably the best tight end we faced last year. And even the Wake Forest tight end was really good. They're all just big, long guys that can really run, so you had to play the right schemes against them and just, study a lot of film and kind of pick up on the techniques and what can give you an advantage. So he's a really good player.
Kendall, talk about going into that environment Saturday with the guys on the defense. It's not much problems with the offense because the defense, the home crowd will quiet up for you guys. But communicating out there with the new guys, and again, you're familiar with Jimbo's offense. You guys have seen it, but the kids that haven't, the guys that are coming in, the Kayvon Wallaces and guys like that. What do you tell those guys going into a situation like that?
It's just really just the film study is your best friend, and we're just going to do a great job preparing. Jimbo Fisher is really a great offensive mind, and so him and V just kind of almost go back and forth and trying to get the right call. So it's going to be big for us just to study film and understand our tendencies, and that's really all I can ever tell a young guy. Like, football is football at the end of the day, but you can really get yourself an advantage if you trust the film and really kind of dive into it.
Like these national spotlight games, game days later, everybody in the country got the opportunity to see football. Do you like that opportunity?
Yeah, it's awesome. People will say it's like a lot of pressure or whatever, but it's just a big opportunity to show what you can do, and we need this kind of game to see what our team's made of. And I just love away games. I love like going into like a hostile environment and having to like shut the crowd up. It's just so much fun to me. So it's just it's a blessing to be able to play like big time games like this. So it's definitely very exciting.
Does that become a huge advantage for this program in these big time games, or you guys really embrace it? You get so much experience with it. You embrace it and have fun with it. It seems like other teams kind of get the nerves maybe affect them more than you guys.
Yeah, we definitely starting to get used to it. For the last how many years, we've been playing big time games. When Clemson shows up, the teams show up, and they come ready to play us. The crowd's going crazy, and it's really just what you come to college football for. It's like what you come to college for. These big time moments, all that pressure, all those fans screaming at you. That's definitely what we want, and we've embraced it. And I think it's just helped with Coach Sweeney. You know, preaching is not about who we play; it's about how we play. And so, really, you know, we're our biggest opponent each week, and that's kind of what we believe. And so, we just really try not to let all the other circumstances affect how we play.
Almost every game that you played over the last few years away from home has been at night. Does all that regularity kind of help them just from a routine standpoint?
Yeah, yeah, we definitely get used to it. Those night games, it's good. It gives us extra time to just study some more film. Coach V definitely uses every minute of what he has, so it'll be good for us. And playing at night down in Texas, we definitely needed that from a heat standpoint. So that would be awesome. But you know, I just kind of like the night games. It just kind of adds a different effect to the game. So I'm excited.
You've played with some great players in the front four with you over your time here, and a lot of guys in the NFL. Cleveland even said the other day he felt like that Xavier Thomas and KJ Henry were next level guys, even from the front four you have right now starting. Do you kind of see that? Is that just almost a different level as freshmen than some of the great guys you played with?
Oh yeah, they're definitely talented, and you see the physical skills. You see Xavier being able to run the way he does. It was like a mini big out there his first step. And KJ is he's super big, has a big frame, but he can move so well. Just next level guys for sure. The talent is there, and the work ethic is there. So just for them, it's about completely understanding the playbook, not making mental errors, and then from there, the sky's the limit for those guys, and they'll be great players.
Do you think Shaq has significantly improved since this time last year, and where have you seen him get better?
He definitely has, and I think it's just from an overall knowledge standpoint. Physically, he's always had it. You know, he's a 6'2", 250. He's a beast, but you know, if you don't have it completely from my aspect, it slows your game down. As a linebacker, you can't play slow at all, so you got to just really understand the ins and outs. And some people it might take longer, and you know, Coach V is just very meticulous about the details and all this kind of stuff. So you have to keep that down to be a great linebacker under his system. And Shaq's starting to really get that. You know, he's always worked extremely hard, and now it's just all coming together for him. So I was extremely happy to see him out there making plays Saturday.